sometimes in life when people get bullied, it actually makes them tougher. And one thing I feel like is going on in society is that the bully's getting bullied. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's just like, hey, you was picking on me, so now it's my chance to pick on you. Instead of saying like, yo, thank God this man ain't picking on me no more. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, so like I don't, because I'm old and I believe in that watch your motherfucking mouth shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a man. I understand, women gotta be classy. Bitch, I don't play that. But like, you know what I'm saying? I believe in that, yo, hey, watch your mouth. We can go outside. Now, I don't believe in the gun violence, you know, but I do believe in that watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I
That's the whole idea behind it, though, is to try to get to the kids, get to the youth before they get out of control, and try to just change change them, because the amount of violence and the way these kids are these days, it's horrible.
okay. I have a theory on that.
What's that?
Okay. Okay. I believe when we are young, we are warriors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I do understand the aggression. I just believe that it is pointed in the wrong direction. You understand? Like that black on black violence shit needs to stop because if you see the inner hate, it's like so misguided. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
so many other like I feel like and we're ignorant. You know what I mean? As far as like the level of the level of like the level of like dang, I would hate on you for having a good pair of Jordans on.
Mm-hmm.
Like your mama couldn't afford to give you a good pair of Jordans on, so I gotta fuck you up for that, or I gotta try to steal your Jordans. And it's like, but your mind should be like, yo, fuck them Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like like, and don't get me wrong. Material items are great. You know what I mean? I seen your car. You know what I'm saying?
My car?
Yeah. I was like, okay, she got a nice little, SUV. I seen it, I'm like, yeah. When you text me, I was like, and I see you. I was coming down from the street. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know, I got the little old black truck. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yes.
But yeah. So I just believe that like it's misguided. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, hey, listen, man, because you watch these videos, right? And some of these videos, like I don't know if you've seen it. It was this one video where, and this made me really have hatred for black women, right? And it was the one video where this woman was like, this boy, he participated in a lynching. You know what I'm saying? A lynching.
Mm.
So like I'm like I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this? Like, yo, how in I don't care if you don't have a father figure, there has to be something like in somebody's heart say like, yo, hey, I still want this person to be a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I feel like there's three wars going on with the black man, right? They're fighting the black woman. That's the most important one. You know what I'm saying? The most important one. Because like somebody got to submit. And you know what I mean? Somebody got to submit, and like how it.
Somebody gotta be submittable too, though.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be worthy of being submitted to.
Break that down.
Hmm?
Break that down.
In my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I've met a lot of men who are not leaders.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be a leader in order for me to respect you and submit to you.
Will you look at me as a leader?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. the
From
greatest.
what I know so far.
Okay. The greatest things that came, the greatest people in my life, right, from childhood was not leaders. You know what I mean? They were just regular people. You know what I mean? And I look at that like like just like the say it with your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The like yo, you don't have to fight every battle. You know what I'm saying? The hey, even like I'm 42, so like you know
You talking about you old?
I'm old, so like yeah, I'm from that era where like yo, if I disrespect a woman and there's a woman around, she would smack me in my mouth, and that would be the highest thing. That'd be the greatest thing that ever happened to me because I got caught.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't because if a man caught me, he would punch me in my chest. You know what I'm saying? But I never seen women out of pocket. You know what I mean? Whereas this era, can we be honest?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like so I know now there's a secret recipe, but we lost the cookbook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got that fuckboy free song and shit. I'm like, God damn, these women out here don't care. And then by the time they do care, it's like, yo, it's too late. Yo, you got like a rack of kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a rack of kids, and a man really, and maybe you could agree with this with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm a firm believer. It's like a man really don't care about a woman's money. You know what I mean? Like as long as and when I say that, I don't want to say like, yo, he's in your he's never in your pockets. You know what I mean? In a relationship, he's like, if he can't take care of it, he probably be like, hey, babe, you got this rent. He might even give you that smile. Hey, you got that rent. You know what I'm saying? Like he might give you that. Hey, this check was low, but he's not going to tell you what to do. Generally, he's going to probably like, hey, and if you're that type of woman that says, I don't know, you might be the type of woman to be like, don't worry about it. I got it. Go get yourself together. You know what I mean? And I ain't never had one of those, but I know they exist.
Type of woman.
I met four, and like me and this one we was speaking last night. Just on the phone. We were just great friends, and we was just talking. And I was just like, yo, and like my mentality, because I went on a lunch date, right, with a pretty 29-year-old. You know what I mean? And I walked off the date. I was like, yeah, check please. Like, I'm out. Check please. And because she wanted to talk about rap music.
Oh.
Like a rapper died. I don't give a fuck. Like, my mind is like buying a house. You know what I mean? This and that.
You gotta get the small talk out the way.
No, not a. You know what small talk is to me?
What?
You know what I mean? Like let's just say me and you met on a different level, right? And you say, yo, I'm about my business. Okay. You know what? I see you about your business. I see the attire. You know what I mean? I see how you pulled up. I see how you walk. You walk like a lady. Okay. Yeah. So when you say you're about your business, how does that affect the man? You know what I'm saying? That's small talk to me. You know what I mean? That's like you know what I'm saying? That's the part that's like,
So did you try to redirect the conversation?
I did. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, because I'm thinking she's a catch. 29, one kid, chocolate. I love chocolate. I love the chocolate. I know people don't like dark skinned women. You know what I mean? But I feel like that complexion is the greatest complexion God ever produced. You know what I mean? And it was just like, what you been listening to rap music all your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, baby.
It sounds to me like you just didn't really give her a chance.
You got the chance. Yo, understand what a date is. It's an audition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like if I say, hey, you know what? This is a nice spot, you know what I mean? And I don't believe in that $500 date shit. But like, I'm like, yo, this is a nice spot where we can just get something to eat, and just have a good conversation. You down? And first of all, this woman, she pressured me to taking her out. You know what I mean? Try to use,
Okay.
oh, I know your whole family. All this other shit. And so, but I agreed to it. I said, it's Friday. I don't got work today. What could it hurt? You know what I mean? I'm on vacation, but I'm trying to do all this other shit. You know what I mean? And she liked one of my shows, and she like very opinionated. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So now I'm late. My fault. You know what I mean? Usually it's the woman, keeping the man late. But like I covered it. I already said, yo, you know what? You're gonna have an attitude. She already gonna have an attitude because the nigga came late. Let me just bartender 2 Long Island iced teas. Now, if you don't like that as a woman, right? As a lady, I feel like, yo, we shouldn't even be talking at all.
I don't like Long Island.
What? Oh, see, that's for real. It tastes just like tea.
I don't like tea.
Ah,
I'm
get the
not
blue
a
one.
tea drinker. I can drink hot tea, like if I'm sick, but just I don't like the taste of tea.
No?
No.
What about Jolly Rancher?
Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That drink? You ever had
Oh no, I'm like a wine drinker. I don't really
Okay.
drink. I will have like a mixed drink from time to time. It's got to be something fruity and sweety.
Do you know why?
Fruity and sweet.
Yeah. Do you know why? Oh man, I was going to offer you a strong drink on the first date.
Why?
Do you know why?
A strong drink on the first date?
You know why?
So he can get some? Or so he can hear the truth. But see,
Getting some. That's
I'm gonna be. That's just something about me. I'm just going to keep it 100 from the door. I have an issue with people who show up as their representative, and then 3 months, 6 months down the line, you finally get to meet the real person. So when you get me, you get me.
Oh.
And from the door. Like, I'm not going to switch up, and I'm just not that way.
Oh.
So you don't have to get me drunk to get the truth.
I would get. Yeah, we're drinking. Yeah, because I want to see you uncensored too. Because I'm like, yo, because she's the type of, I gotta make the type of mindset. Because I'm older, and like you just said, I've been out of pocket. I gotta make the decision. Like, yo, and dealing with her at any level, will she flatten my tires? Did you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get you a strong drink. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
listen, try this. What do you think? How you feel about it? You know what I mean? I already know it's already tensions. You know what I mean? Because I came late, and so like and I got the greatest line in the world. I feel like what makes your soul smile, and like if you say money or if you say anything stupid, it's like okay, scoot. You know what I mean? Like okay, now I can play this different. Like you know what I mean? So like and because I'm a man, right? I'm gonna say this right. Because I'm a man, I'm gonna come on a level of like, I'm not gonna say roster, because it's gonna sound like I'm a player. But I'm gonna say, I did not, like, I feel like I'm genuine in trying to get to know somebody from the rep, right? But like I do not have a place for you until I get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like so like, to even though like I might say, yo, this is an all-star. I don't need nobody else. You know what I mean? Which I met several of them. You know what I mean? I might say, you know what? This is somebody that I could talk to on the phone 10 o'clock at night when I don't feel like going on a date. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because, people should get the money up and shit like that. And or I might say, yo, you know what, this is a little freak fun thing like that. And you know what I mean? So like I don't have like, I got zero fucks about like who you are who you present yourself until I actually meet somebody. But I don't know. Is that wrong?
As long as you keep it real.
I get it. You know?
No, but you keep it real. Huh? It's cool.
Yeah.
That's the problem people have these days. They don't keep it real.
But what do you mean by that? Like, cause what's real?
I mean, if you're a guy, you're pursuing a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and you know from the jump, all you want from her is some sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you want and what she wants is two different things.
Okay.
Say that. Don't pretend that
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna that you're gonna give her what she wants,
Mm-hmm.
and then once she got some feelings for you, then be like, I'm not ready for a relationship. Guys tend to do that.
You think?
Yeah.
I think women hold out too long. Because like, you know, like, okay, our age, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Our age, right? Let's just say the whole 3 month thing. You know what I mean? That's not yo, listen, I might use you for 3 months because let's just say I know a freak girl that lives a couple blocks down the street and I can't stand her for anything other than sex. Let's be honest. I'm old. This happens. You know what I mean? So I might use you just to say, hey, you know what? It's nice to talk to somebody. If you could hold a conversation. If you can't hold a conversation, then you probably maybe because I'm a Gemini, you're like really like I don't really want to talk to them. You know. But as far as I feel like women fuck that up the most because like you never know what a person is. Cause like you said, it's the whole image thing. Let me turn this shit the fuck off because I do not want this to be doing the you know. I'm sorry, but like you know, yeah. So like that's the number one thing. Like I feel, and this is another thing. Like I feel like we know better. We like yo, hey, at this stage, we're like chess. We're not playing checkers. We're not in our 20s. We know what I know what a woman wants. A woman knows what I want from the rip. So now let's just say she's a hell of a woman. And you want to play games. You want to say, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna give it to those who's worthy. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, okay, this is chess. I'm really and like most people don't entertain it, or most people pursue it. And if I pursue it, it's deadly. You know what I mean? Because it's only reason why I say it's deadly is because like my intentions are not right. You know what I mean? Because you made me uncomfortable to get comfortable.
But see,
Right?
no,
No?
because a woman wants to know, A, you respect her,
Mm-hmm.
B, you care about her, before she just, like, people always say, we grown, we're adults. If you want to have sex on the first date, have sex on the first date. And kind of, yeah, okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, if you haven't developed a mutual respect for one another,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't care about me, you're gonna sleep with me, and it could be the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I could blow your mind,
Mm-hmm.
but I think for a man, he loses some respect.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
How?
you don't lose respect for a woman who just gave it up. I
No,
disagree.
no.
I mean, I'm not a man, but
No.
I think
The second longest relationship I met was just off of sex, and like it's like like I said, it's a game. You know that nigga's horny. You feel like as a woman, you know what a man's about. You know what type of man he is. Everything. You know what I mean? He could fake it all he wants. You know what I mean? But you know, there's three things that you need to see for certain. How he's around other men he don't know. How he's around men he do know. You know, how he's around women he don't know. Well, four things, and how he's around women he do know. You know what I mean? Those are the four main secrets. You know what I mean? Because then you know the man. You know what I'm saying? Like because if he's around men he don't know, he's going to be guarded. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, yo, and you know, men try to get slick. You know what I mean? Women are slick. Men try to get slick. You know, oh whatever, nigga. What you mean whatever? You know what I'm saying? You know, like what you mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like those are the four elements that really mean something. You know, I understand that I feel like somebody stole. I feel like I want to say this right. I feel like there was a playbook, right, on how to get a good man and how to get a good woman, right? This is great playbook out there, right? But what happened was somebody stole those two playbooks and switched them up, like yo. And then it's like, you know, because people be like, yo, I don't know what happened, you know, and all of a sudden his hairline's always fucked down the hair, and you know, all of a sudden she's angry about things she ain't never been angry about, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and it's like, you know, because women go through it too. That's one thing. Like I try to preach on this show. Like, you know, I make it a point to say, hey, I know I ask for honesty, and my honesty is I know there's some ain't shit bitches out there. I also know there's some ain't shit niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? And like, so I try to give that respect. You know what I'm saying? But like, we are using the wrong recipes because even like, cause a good man's gonna be a busy man, right? You got shit to do. You know what I mean? And then two, in order for
some ain't shit niggas that's busy too.
yeah,
But,
yeah, yeah, and like I really want, you know, you know. All right, let me say this because I'm gonna after I say this I'm gonna say, yo, what's your definition of an ain't shit nigga? But like, you know, a good man is a busy man. You know what I mean? And he got to have, you know, manly hobbies. You know what I mean? Do something manly. So fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's video games. Don't let these women bash you about video games and stuff like that. If that's what it takes to get your mind at peace, do it. You know, I play video games and I go fishing. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask no partner, hey, you wanna play a video game with me? No, because I feel like, you know, women should be doing women things as well. Like, yo, hey, go to the spa. Go ahead, relax. I need you to relax when you're around me because if you're uptight, go get that massage once every 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't get put the bill on me. I know it's $40. But I'm a front and say I don't know what the bill is. You know what I mean? Like put the bill on me. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a woman. Ah, you get your nails done every 2 weeks. I know it's $40. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna act like I don't. Put the bill on me. You know what I mean? That's the front and side of men that are busy, because you know technically a man's going to try to keep you away as much as possible, because when he wants you around, he just wants you to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's going to attack whatever he's going to attack, especially if it's like a businessman or hardworking man. You know, either of those two recipes. And now if it's just a cool dude, it's like, you know, whatever, you sat around some women and learn how to eat pussies. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, please, what's an ain't shit nigga? Like,
one that lies all the time.
now what do you consider a lie?
Anything that's not the truth.
Wait, so if you started losing, if you said, hey, if you was 300, not 300, if you was 200 pounds, and I see you start going to the gym, right? And I don't see no difference, but I see you went there for 3 days. I'm gonna lie to you.
3 days.
Yeah, just 3 days.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna say, yo, I see you, girl. You're trying, girl. Look at the little. Oh shit, you watch. You know,
That's okay. That's encouragement.
okay, but that's a lie.
It's not. You didn't tell a lie. You said I see you.
You don't see no
Doing it.
difference in 3 days. So
You don't see a difference, but what you said, and actually, you probably can see a difference for somebody who's working out for 3 days. That's like never really worked out. The difference is not going to be something really physical, but you'll be able to see it because it's in the attitude. Because you feel better about yourself after you've been working out for 3 days, and that's a vibe. You're going to be able to feel it.
okay.
You know what I mean? So you probably could say, "Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
You've been working out." That's not necessarily a lie, and it's encouragement.
So what's considered a lie then?
What is a lie?
Yeah.
Um,
That women talk about like this motherfucker's full of shit.
okay. I had a friend who liked to lie about money all the time.
Okay.
And he would like tell me these stories, and I guess it was to try to impress me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did they
it was
impress
the
you?
biggest turn off. No, because yeah, I'm not motivated. I'm motivated by the money I can make on my own.
Uh-huh.
Like when they say it's extra OT at work, I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
That motivates me.
Okay.
But for a man to be like, I went to go get $10,000 out the bank because I wanted to buy this, and they told me I can't get into my account because it was hot. All that is just extra, and I didn't need that.
They use that line though?
Yeah.
See, I must admit, man, maybe it's the men I chill with, right? Because sometimes I meet women on some, chill shit, right?
Yeah.
And they really got that belief that niggas ain't shit. And then I hear those stories, I'm like, yo, you're full of shit. Because sometimes I can't, I'm saying this word right? Differentiate? Yeah. I can't, yeah. Because sometimes I really try to listen and pay attention, you know what I mean? I don't care what level we're on, you know what I mean? Because I got to know what's your fault, what's his fault, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, a woman that's is secretive is no interest to have no interest. Like, okay, whatever.
For me, it was offensive because
like, how dare you?
You think that you telling me about your money is going to make me want you,
Mm-hmm.
then that speaks volumes as to who you think I am as a person.
Okay.
And it's offensive because I've never wanted anybody for their money. If you have money, that's a plus. Thank you. If you're willing to share it, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't seek out a man that they don't have to have a lot of money.
Two things, all right?
Mm-hmm.
One, it's because you got money, right?
I wouldn't even say I got money. I get by. I do okay.
Okay. Okay. Right, so.
I'm stable.
You're stable. That's why I tell people. I'm like, all right, I'm all right. You know what I mean? I don't even think, now I'm making money, but like, I think I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not in debt. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. You know what I mean? That's, hey, I can pay my bills. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's another thing, like, that is so undermined in today's generation.
Yeah.
I feel like people's going, whatever. But, another thing, right? If he's trying to impress you with money, it's probably because he sees, he knows about the like, come on. If I, oh yeah, I'm an author, top 100, you know what I mean?
That don't mean I got money.
But like, it really,
what it was is he's used to buying women.
Okay.
Like, impressing women with money and with things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not impressed by what kind of car you drive.
Okay.
Like nothing. I'm impressed by character,
Mm-hmm.
substance, like who you are. I gotta be able to look at you.
See,
And your shoes gotta be clean. Like
yeah. See, you won't like
and
me.
your nails gotta be clean. Like,
You definitely won't like me.
like unless you work.
Uh-huh.
I dated a guy who worked in like dirt,
Mm-hmm.
basically. He had a dirty job,
Mm-hmm.
and his nails was always dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could tolerate it, but if your nails is dirty for no reason, and you,
Okay.
then I'm
I'll
telling you,
maybe check my nails.
Okay.
Okay. But like, yeah, my nails ain't dirty, but like, normally are. Like, today's a nice day, and like, I didn't know it was going to be nice because I would went fishing or something like that. But like, yeah, wow, because it's like my shoes are gonna be dirty. Like, unless we're going somewhere, I'm putting on my dirty shoes. See, but like, I'm institutionalized to the lost black culture. You got your good shoes, your bad shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your house shoes, your this shoes. And so like, yeah, I feel like, and that's that's me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, don't pick. I won't put cologne on unless somebody's coming over. I'm not going to smell good just to smell good. But I understand women do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that.
You know, like
Well, I don't put perfume on, but like I use scented um, shea butter in my
okay,
shower,
mm-hmm,
and it this scent lasts for a long time.
okay,
And if I'm sleeping by myself, I still put it on. It smells good. I like to smell good, so. But I'm not running around spraying perfume and knowing doggone well I ain't gonna see nobody.
mm, see, and like yeah, so, and like I mean, I learned how to be clean. You know what I mean?
How to be what?
I learned how to be clean. You know, my ex introduced me to Kevin Samuels. And it was like, yo, that X body spray thing and like, you know, all this other shit. I was like, damn, motherfucker, I thought X was the shit. You know what I mean? It worked with these broke bitches, but nowadays it's not working. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, so I had to learn how to be clean. You know what I mean? And but then I feel like there's generally two types of men, like you know, blue collar, white collar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the man that let me adjust this tie real quick. You know how you like that, baby. And then there's guys like me. It's like, yo, get over here, woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, both are attractive. You know what I mean to the woman, but both got two different energies. In fact, if you ever see them in a room together, they're probably like you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like yeah, they really don't unless it's a football game and they enjoy. Like, don't let them be like yo. The blue collar worker football team is winning to the white collar worker because it's you're gonna see that fuck you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like yeah, and me being a blue collar worker, right? I feel like that's the most unappreciated type of man. But like,
You think?
absolutely,
I disagree.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
What woman loves a man that makes $50,000 a year?
Um.
Genuinely loves that man.
Again, it doesn't really matter. Like,
For
you can make
you,
$50,000 a year.
okay,
For me,
mm-hmm.
I'm just only speak for myself.
Okay.
And we get together. As long as you got ambition,
Oh,
we can make more money.
see, no, see, but that's what. Okay,
We team.
team. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, but what happens if I? Okay, like I'm on grind mode right now. You know what I mean? I'm attacking a lot of things. I'm working a lot of hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but when I'm done, I say, hey, yo, you know what, man? This mortgage is almost paid off. After I got the house, you know what I mean? I'm probably what double, triple paid trying to get that house paid off in 2 years. Why fixing it up? Because of blue collar, so I can, I'm going to do most of the work by myself. I don't got no kids, so therefore I'm probably going to put like, it ain't going to be this shit in here. It's going to be like a built-in waterfall in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yo, when I don't have to work hard, when I get to the point where I don't have to work hard as working or at so many hours, I don't want to. Yo, this is enough. Like, yo, can you just love me? Cause like, yo, I don't even want you working a lot of hours. Cause I would want you to come in, or me coming home from work, and you got, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like a lot of this noisy music. So let's just say you got some Jodeci in the background, some Drew Hill, like, you know what I mean? And I squeeze up on you and say, "Hey boo, hey babe," you know what I'm saying? And I do my little two step and shit like that, and we cook together. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't believe that like I don't. And I understand this. The world is yours, and you can keep on going for it, but some of the men that I met that got to a point where they could have enjoyed life and just live off the fruits of their labor or just work at a pace and just be okay. Their souls are so empty, and women too. You know what I mean? And it's like that one thing that's missing is that while we're getting stuff, we're acquiring stuff because that's what we're working for. We're trying to, hey, we're We're going for the what's the word I'm looking for? We're going. It's not just about the stuff we require too. We're going for a certain type of experience. Like hey, Bahamas, and then once you go to the Bahamas, you're gonna be like four or 5 months later, you know what I mean. You're gonna be like, hey, Hawaii. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And instead of saying like, damn, baby, me, it'd be like, damn, baby, we went to the Bahamas. And girl, like I'd be like, the old dude. I'm like, man, where's your business on that? Look at my wife in this. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those type of men are not valued because it's like, he's like, yo, I went to the Bahamas. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? I'm happy with that. I can live off that memory for 5 years, but we're so busy trying to get new memories that we don't enjoy our memories that we have at the time. You know what I mean? And and like, and maybe because like I was incarcerated. I did 9 years. I understand people don't value that. You know what I'm saying? And but while I was down, like the things that kept me sane was the things I did when I was 6 years old. Like you know what I mean? Like 8 years old, eighth grade, ninth grade, just stealing from a store. You know what I mean? Ain't getting caught, ain't getting my ass whooped by my mom, by the store owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna smack you, and I'm not gonna tell your mom, but somehow, some way, your mom found out. You know what I mean? But like I don't know, and but like, and I understand this. There's this invisible language that two people of the opposite sex needs to coexist. You know what I mean? I feel like me personally, I lost that because I was I did my time. But like I do feel like hey, I don't care if you're here for a day, an hour, 15 minutes, 50 years. I want to make a memory that's going to last forever. You know what I mean? I don't care if you have no more memories together. You know what I mean? I don't care if you hate me for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? That's our memory. It's because opposite personalities is I gave you a chance. No, bitch, I gave you a chance. You know what I mean? And all that. So I don't know, but like I'm fearful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, I don't want to keep on doing this, and I like where I'm at in life, and it's just like, man, and like I said, like the lady on the date, beautiful young woman, one kid at 29. Hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's the wrong thing to say. But like one kid at the age of 29. I'm like, you know what, man? Maybe I could just. Maybe I can. You know what I mean? And like it was like cause she spit the game. I deserve this. I deserve that, and I deserve this. But like when you met, like there was no, you know what I mean? There was no. I felt like there should have been somebody. And I understand this. Yeah, I'm an individual. I move off my own vibe type of language, but I feel like there should be somebody that says, hey, you're meeting this type of man. You need to come with this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, there's not a thought in his head that knows that on whatever level he's going to treat you better than you treat him. But he's looking at it from the rip like, do you know how to treat him? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like certain people don't know how to say. You know what? Like, what's the value of a black man? You know what I'm saying? But I also understand, like, what's the value of a black woman? You know what I mean? Like a good black woman that's like so hidden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like let's be honest. Like me, and you would never have met. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're a good black woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to identify yourself as a black woman, but like you
How
are.
else would I identify myself?
The whole feminist thing got me
I'm,
scared. You know what I mean?
I'm a good black woman.
Like, and because there's so many other things that whatever that you really have to like look for that. Like, you know what I mean? You really have to dive, like really try to find that. But if you don't have the answers, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, yep, she got a job, check. She got a this, check. Okay, what? Kids are grown, check. We can vacation anytime we want. You know what I mean? Like, up, check. She's beautiful. Check. I'm gonna get those pictures. You know what I mean? And all this other stuff. But it's like, then it's like, they meet somebody else and like